Well, hey, there you are, Sonia here. Welcome to Sonia's Sermonettes. Some of you may be wondering what I'm all about. What's my background and what is my basic beliefs and what is my organization or denomination that I belong to and what is my motivation and what am I trying to achieve on this channel of where I'm coming regularly now and getting to be more and more anointed as God shows me what to minister. When I get on here, I just simply say, God, you say whatever you want to say to your people. You minister through me, you let your anointing flow through me. I'm not going to give any of my own opinions. I may share some of my experiences of what I've learned throughout the course of my life, but whatever you want said to your children out here, I want to be obedient to you. First thing is family. I'm not selling anything. I'm not taking up collections. That's not what I'm about. I'm just an old gal from the backwoods way back when. I had a little bit of education. I had low self-esteem. I wasn't confident in any way, shape, or form. But when the anointing of God hit me, I was a totally changed person. My life was completely altered around. And I had a confidence and a faith and a belief in God that I never had before. I had an assurance. I didn't feel less than. I wasn't intimidated. I didn't feel like everyone else was above me and I was way beneath the lowest level of all. But my focus is been up on getting people to believe God, getting people to get rid of all these doctrines and all these things and religious forms and a form of godliness and denying the power thereof. All I'm on here for is to let you know that God has an offer for you. He wants to welcome you to his family. I'm not here to say, like I said, I'm not selling anything. I don't have anything for you to sign. I'm not wanting you to join anything. I would like to welcome you to the family of God today. I want you to know this. God cares for his children. God has an offer for you. He's giving you an open invitation to come to him. He wants you to join with him. That's what I'm about. I want you to join the family of God. I'm not about somebody going to some big highfalutin churches. I don't care anything about your cars, your houses, your clothes, and all that. That doesn't even motivate me in any way, shape, or form. Why is that? I'll tell you why. Throughout the course of my life, I've made some really bad decisions. I've made some horrible choices, and I found myself, Sonia, of all people that had been called to minister, called and anointed of God, and brought up and raised up into a place that I never even dreamed I could come into and be in the fulfillment of God. I found myself in the bed of hell to make wrong choices, to make bad decisions, and to get involved in situations that only God could get me out of. Yes, people do make mistakes. Yes, they make bad choices. That doesn't mean they're not God's child. It means they simply made a mistake. And people like to ridicule and judge you because you did. And not only that, in order to get me out of that mess I got into, it was a horrible mess I found myself into. It took God to get me out of it. And yes, I had people criticize and condemn how God did it. It's none of other people's business how God is going to get you out of the mess you might have found yourself in. You may have got yourself in a situation like I found myself into, and you don't know what you're going to do. You made a bad choice. You selected the wrong person. You thought the person was right. You thought they was good, pure, and holy, and all that. And come to find out, they were none of the above. And they had ulterior motives. And you know what? A lot of people can't stand it when you have that anointing and they come against you. I had an old bishop tell me one time, he said, Sonia, they're not fighting you. People that are not accepting you, they're fighting against God. They're rejecting God. They're fighting that anointing that God gave you. But oh, God gave me an anointing. I'll tell you that for sure. And most of you are finding out that God doesn't care about where you been, what you done, where you come from, what your name is, how much you got, do you have a big bank account, are you in a mega church, are you a billionaire, millionaire? What God cares about is your heart. He looks beyond your appearance. God doesn't even care what you look like. He looks at your heart and he sees your intent. He sees what you need. He hears you cry. God sees your tears at night. He sees how you put your confidence in someone and they failed you. He sees how you believed in a certain group of people and they just ostracized you and just kicked you out, actually, and you were no longer welcome there. God sees all that, but he's right there with you. He sent me out here to tell you I'm coming to receive you. I'm coming to rescue you. I'm here. I'm real. I believe in you, and I want you to come on with us. Come on with the family of God. So come and join me with the family of God. Be a part of what God has to offer. Let him feed you. Let him clothe you. Let him give you peace of mind and joy and contentment and understanding in his wisdom and whatever. Let God work out your life. Give it to God. Here I am, God. I made a mistake. Yes, I made wrong choices. I got involved with the wrong people in the wrong group. But God, I want you. All I want right now, God, is you and more of you. That's what we need to say. I'm glad you stopped in, and I look forward to the next time. And I hope you're enjoying these messages as much as I am. And so, until next time.